Hey guys, this is Lantis, and we're going to do something a little different today. This quote right here was taken from Radical Dreamers, from the Surge from that game, not Surge from Chrono Cross. And why this is interesting in particular is that this is going to be a little let's play of a little ROM hack for Chrono Trigger. I'm not actually sure where I'm going to put this. I'm probably not going to make it its own thread or LP. I might just tag it onto the Chrono Trigger LP. I don't know. I'll just worry about it. But yeah, let's play Chrono Trigger, Prophet's Guile. Basically, this game takes place... well, here, I'll just show you. Now, I have already played this before, and I'm not going to pretend like... I might be acting a little coy, but yeah, I have played this before, so... But this is really interesting. So, first, Magus gets a really interesting portrait. And this should look relatively familiar. Yes, this is in Chrono Trigger, right, when they built up one of the biggest battles that wasn't the ending of the game, when he first fought Magus, whatever. And if you remember this game, after this fight, a giant gate opens up. And you follow the party back to 65 million BC. And you find out later that Magus is taken to 12,000 BC, where he originally came from. You don't see Magus again until you catch up with him again in 12,000 BC. Which, a lot happens. Chrono's found by Ayla. They go check out that the northern forest is burnt down, that there was a tribe there. The rep types burn it down. You get some dactyls. You fly to the Tyranno lair. You go through that dungeon. You fight the Zeal, and Lavos actually descends during that time. The crater left behind leaves behind a gate to 2000 BC. This ROM hack is an account of everything Magus did during that time, which is actually really kind of cool. And I went up here. This is where the Earthbound village is. Actually, hold on a second. There are some settings that need to be made. First off, battle speed needs to go fast, and actually so does message speed. Window color needs to go to default, and that'll work. So yeah, here we are. Now, there is something I have not done in this ROM hack, and that was find these 3 hidden coins. They're usually in treasure chests. I know where one is, and I think I know where the other 2 are. But the thing is, if you find them all, you get a developer ending, kind of like you did with beating Lavos. Now, this isn't a very long game. I have no idea how many videos it's going to take. It might just take 1, could take 3, but it's not going to be that terribly long. So, here we are in 12,000 BC. And, to get the Kingdom of Zeal, you would usually just skip Kajar and go this way, but it's populated by people. So, we're going to go to, in Hassa. And if you listen, the music's been redone. And it's really nice. In fact, there's a lot of the game that has changes like this. Now, some of the original things you can interact with, like the books here that open up in elements and open a secret passage, like here or here, I have a hard time remembering, that no longer works. But, restore MP and HP. And you can sit here and talk to people, and there's actually some really interesting conversation that you have with most of the people here. Just for time's sake, I'm not going to sit there and talk to all the AI, but or the NPCs. But I'll at least actually, I'm not entirely sure what makes the game progresses if I've only played this once. But honestly, even though it's not official and it's not from, you know, Square, I still think it's a very interesting take on what might have actually happened during Magus' stay in 12,000 BC before Chrono and the gang made it here. Alright, so now I know something has to happen. Alright, maybe I do have to talk to everybody, I don't know. Sell me stuff. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it. Some information about Janice. Oh, I think that was it. Yep, we're good. Oh, there's Gasper, the Guru of Reason. And he's talking to a soldier, an enemy known as Lasher. A little information about the Sunstone, which is funny. It wouldn't be there if the party didn't throw it into the little Sunstone area in 65 million BC. Really good job with the music, actually. And so begins Magus' ploy to get rid of the three gurus and usurp Dalton to gain favor with the Queen. Alright. Now, if you notice, you have no items. You only have 3 tags, and that's it. Let's just save here. Not that I needed my original save or anything, but whatever. Alright, we have made it. Now, I don't remember if there's anything to do, particularly in Kajar. I'll, make a run through and see if I can't. See if there's anything interesting in particular that I can remember from my original playthrough. Like maybe that. Yeah, there's not really that much. I do need to keep an eye out for treasure chests just in case one of those 3 hidden items. I can't remember what it's called, but it'll be obvious. It's just going to be in a treasure chest. But there are quite a few items actually. Oh yeah, the Blackbird is not in the docking bay, and the reason is That's right. The inhabitants of the Kingdom of Zeal are basically kidnapping the Earthbound ones and forcing them to labor in the Ocean Palace. Kinda messed up, just saying. I like that added screen right there. Alright, let's just go right on up and speak with the Queen. No need in just waiting around. Now, my original playthrough, I did talk to practically everyone. It's actually really interesting. A clairvoyant, you say? Anyways, so yeah, how I got this is first you have to have a ROM of the game. You can't legally have a ROM of the game unless you own a copy of the actual game. Then you have to find the patch for this, because you have to take the original ROM, get Lunar ISP, and use that program to apply the patch to the ROM, and then you'll get this. Uh-oh, Magus. What you gonna do? Oh, and hey, everybody, take a close look at Dalton. Do you notice something special about his sprite? Particularly the left side of his face? Yeah, he doesn't have his eye patch. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Now, that's actually relevant. He found something. He got her. Yeah, I spent forever trying to get into these secret rooms. It's where you find the Black Rock and, you know, all that jazz. It's so funny to actually see Queen Zeal walking around. Sheer treachery! It's kind of funny to think that, you know, all this stuff could actually happen in the Kingdom of Zeal. Like, this is its own world. When you play Chrono Trigger for, you know, long enough, you kind of think that, you know, the entire game is the world. When, you know, just each time period should be its own world. And you should consider it as such. So, you know, this world is, you know, bound to have its problems too. So there's, you know, different locations. You're going to be visiting some really interesting places here, and I'm not going to be able to play. And I thought they did such a good job with this ROM that I'm going to have a hard time, you know, playing Chrono Trigger again without thinking about doing all this after the Magus fight, like while I'm going through and playing Chrono Trigger. Okay, so basically, near the Skyway, there's been a beast that's been harassing some of the Kingdom of Zeal. So, to prove our worth, we've got to go take care of the beast, and then we're going to get, gain her favor. And by the way, that was the Guru of Knowledge, Balthazar. And you can see there's a extra little place right here. Let's go ahead and save just in case something bad happens. Now, I'm fairly sure that one of the coins I'm looking for is here. So, let us begin. Oh. Now, for the most part, and this is kind of sad, your levels don't really matter that much. So, fighting is pretty useless. In fact, you only learn one spell, and that spell you learn is in the storyline. Like, it's storyline learned. So, there's not really a purpose. But, if you see that battle is just freaking copy and pasted from Chrono Trigger, so... Good stuff. Oh, well, they drop items. And the items will be actually quite useful, so... Hey, look, a tab! Oh, it's an tricksy Chrono Trigger. Now, if you remember these guys from 2300 AD, the only thing that hurts them is fire, so... You better be up to snuff on your Chrono Trigger enemies. Ah, crap, I didn't actually want to fight this guy. Run! Yeah, he's gonna suck to try to kill, so we're not even gonna bother. Besides, you know those enemies in Chrono Trigger that give, like, 10,000 experience? They're in this game, and you can make them respawn, so if there's ever a time you needed a grind, you actually could. Oh, dadgummit. You kidding me? Trixie. I say Trixie. Alright, so... let's try not to fall off that again. Well, guess what? Run! Run, run, run! Updraft. No! The best thing about running away in this game, it works every time, assuming you hold it for long enough. And, oh, dadgummit. It works every time, assuming you hold it long enough, and, the enemy is gone. Like, the enemy does not, it's not there when you run away, it's just off the screen. Oh, it's gonna be back now, isn't it? Dadgummit. I'll try to make this as painless as possible. Oh, crap. We can take care of this guy at least. Oh, crap. 20? Ah! Oh, miss. Ha-ha! Let's give him a bit of lightning. You suck at hitting. There we go. Oh, they drop mid-tonics. Actually, I think that's where the boss is. I don't want to go that way yet. I'm gotta find that that item. I can't wait to find it so I know what to call it from now on. Treasure chest, come on. Oh. Yeah, oh. Full tonic. Do want. Huh. Well, I am having a bit of trouble finding it, actually. It's gotta be somewhere. I refuse to accept no for an answer. Just, give it a look-see. Oh, it's water. But as you can see, the maps, while they were custom-made into this ROM, they look really good. Like, this isn't just copy and pasted from, like, Mount or Death Peak or anything. This is pretty legit. And I cannot find it. Ah, crap. No! Leave me be! You know what? Screw it. Oh, too bad I didn't catch the other guy in there. I was just gonna lightning too. I like how I'm behind that mountain. Huh. Aha! Haha! I found it. It's an obelisk. And it's an old useless coin. Question mark? Alright, so we're gonna have to go this way again, but save that and rewind it back. Now, about the name of the game, or the name of the ROM, Prophet's Guile. Its name has two meanings, really. The first one being that since the reference at the beginning of Chrono or Radical Dreamers, that it could be linked to Radical Dreamers and or Chrono Cross, where it is assumed or just rumored that Guile and Magus are the same person. Ha! I got both of them in here. Let's do fire too. And the other being that Guile is also a name for someone who has, cunning or is very resourceful or something like that. So, and that's all this is Magus freaking just infiltrating Zeal, so. Alright, spam spells. Actually, I don't know which one does the most damage, so we'll do one of each. 325. 322. Ow, pain. And it's same damage, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, ouch! That was kind of painful. Okay, we're gonna have to use a full tonic. Sorry. Boy, howdy, you're a heavy hitter, aren't you? Actually, I hope I survive this. He needs to die soon. Just saying. Thank you. Oh, and I got a shelter. That'll be useful. Nice little joke there. Yeah, he had someone snooping around, so he shot a spell at him. It's like, how'd you know? It's like, I'm a prophet that knows the future. Or a clairvoyance or whatever. and a free warp out of the dungeon. Thank you for convenience. Anyway, I felt now we're going to check back on... and this is kind of like... Every now and then we're going to shoot back to the original party. This is supposed to be Ayla first bringing back Chrono and the gang to 65 million BC. And then, you know, when they wake up, they're going to find out that the northern forest is burnt down, so... Shut up, Dalton. Now, this idiotic reason was pretty much so Scala could go meet with Melchior in the Earthbound village. Ha ha ha! Oh, that's so funny. Isn't it weird that a prophet has questions? Lies! You are a liar! Chrono, Marley, Robo, Luca, and Frog. Oh, you scheming man. I wonder how he knew exactly that the crew would actually eventually get here. I mean, he doesn't know they can travel through time, right? Well, no, I think they explained that, like, before and after the fight, so never mind. Yep, and now we get to explore more of Zeal, because they programmed more of Zeal in there. See all these, like, little, things on the wall? I always thought those were just, you know, the wall textured. Apparently not. These are doors. So... that makes, like, Zeal really, really big, because look at all these freaking doors that are just all over Zeal. Oh, hey, Janice. I'm you. So, we'll go ahead and restore... So, basically, this is behind all those doors in the Kingdom of Zeal. This is the bedroom, and this is the Queen's room right here that they will not let you in, and this was... I can't remember what this room is. The Lesser Glory bedroom. So, there you go. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a nap. Which in an RPG, if you take a nap, that means either, you know, it's just a means to get your HP and MP back, or you have a flashback. In this case, it's the latter. That's just... shut up, Flea. So, isn't it weird that Magus was lying to them the entire time? Like, the only person that knew about his revenge was Magus, and he told no one. really like the music selection. They're from other RPGs, but it's very fitting. And let's go, I think we need to go talk with the Queen again. See if we can get on her good side. We already got a pretty good headway. She at least lets us by her side. No, we just can... Up, it's Melchior. Melchior, the voice of reason. So that's how Melchior got up there. Oh! Huh. On your guard, charlatan! Attack! Alright, so it looks like we're going to Mount Woe. Actually, I think what we're doing is going up the other side of Mount Woe. Like, when the Chrono and the party do it, they go up the front side. We're actually approaching the summit from the back side. Alright, so here we are in the guest, or the royal non-whatever quarters. And hey, look! Stuff! Yay, stuff. And let's go ahead and save. Alright, let's just do this. Let's go to Mount Woe. Here we go. Now, there's one more of those obelisk coins here, so we need to make sure we keep an eye out for one of them. Now, this is a minigame, actually. Melchior has, like, 3 HP or something like that. Or, he can only take 3 hits, and there's going to be traps all through the dungeon. And you got to protect Melchior all the way to the top. And you are given options, like, you know, if you climb first or if he climbs first, but I'm going to just climb first because that's what I did the first time. And I didn't... Oh, no, get out of the way. I'm going first. I climbed first and nothing happened to him, so I'm just going to do that again. Okay, so... Ha-ha! Ha! There you are. Alright, I'm going to try to go through here as quick as possible. Now, if you get Melchior cut around this corner, you can run around really quickly and grab this treasure chest. If he follows you, he gets to right about... I can't pull up my mouse. He gets right about here, and an enemy hits him, so we'll prevent at least one of his hits right there. Alright, let's see what we got. Now, I'm going to avoid these fights, even though that's a lot of experience right there. I'm going to avoid getting hit just because the fewer chances that... I'm deadgummit! And like this guy, you want to go ahead and fight him, because I don't think you can make it past him without him hitting Melchior. Now, of course, if you play Chrono Trigger, you know what this guy is, right? You cannot use magic on him, and he has super high evade. You will most of the time miss, but I got lucky there. Oh, crap. Never mind. I thought they'd give you 10,000 experience like normal. They just give you 1,000. And next time I level up is in 6,000, so they're not even worth fighting. Shenanigans. So we got up here with little incident, so we're good to go. That feels like the Massamune! Oh, he got... Oh, it was a clone. Oh, with your little one-liners, Magus. You know, I have a really hard time settling on Magus or Magus, kind of like how in K-Jack's freaking Shining Force 2 LP, he can't settle on either Bowie or Bowie. Alright, actually there's a treasure chest up there. I'm gonna try to slip in here. Alright. Items are cool. Actually, how many items do I have? Yeah. I know you can get at least 2 elixirs. I just don't know where they are. Down we go. Alright, and that's that. Melchior is success. Oh, hey, it's Guile. An ice stasis. I haven't really paid attention to the music, so if you're remembering some of these songs, feel free to post in the comment, like right now, like whatever song is playing. Because like this one, I try to think back of SNES games or other games. I can't quite place this one. I just bumped my knee and it kind of hurt. And we unlock the only magic spell he gets in this game, outside of what it already has, Magic Wall. And it will be used. Up, and it looks like it's gone so far as to the part where Ayla goes to the dactyl nest to get dactyls so they can fly to the Tyranno lair. So we're getting pretty close. Alright, let's go ahead and... Wait, what's our HP and MP look like? Oh, it's topped off. We're good. Oh, I guess you're just gonna make me go the long way. Oh, that's fine. Maybe I take another nap. Apparently not. Okay. Let's go speak with Her Highness again. Old habits die hard. I'm sorry. I see a save point and I have to save. Alright, busy with the Mammon Machine? Let's check out the Mammon Machine. She's not here. Oh, I remember. I kind of got hung on this. If you talk to some of the random people, like if you kept up with speaking to people, they talk about this lake outside the castle, right? And I didn't know quite... Ooh, hey, it's that lady where you can tell her to burn the plant or not. Well, she's not going to ask us. Apparently she doesn't care for our opinion. Anyway, but yeah, if you talk to random people, we'll talk about a lake outside the castle. And I went outside and I saw that, and I'm like, what? And look, you can actually walk off the normal path and go down to the Cerulean Lake. Actually, I remember something. I know. I'm just gonna save real quick because there's a fight in here. Now, I actually do recognize this map. This map was taken straight from Mount Denadaro, but you know, for what it's used here, it's really well done. I really like it. Oh, another new. 3 news? 4 news? What treachery is this? How about you? Oh, well, there goes all my HP. You know what? Screw this. Magic spell. Let's hope they don't land a one-hit. News have only 2 attacks. They can either reduce your HP to 1 or deal 1 point of damage. Most of the time, they just do the reduce to 1. Oh boy, they survived. Actually, on my first playthrough, that one that I killed off really quickly had a bad habit of getting that 1 point of damage in, which is why I got rid of it so quickly. What's really interesting is about these fights in this ROM hack is that they really seem to have a nice balance to the fight, because you can't really gain experience, and that really doesn't do a lot for you. So, you know, since they're going to be the same level every single time, it's easy to balance the fights. Well, unless you're Square and you program Chrono Cross, then you're going to have a difficult time even though you're going to beat around the same level every single time. But, I digress. But the boss fights seem to almost have like a puzzle-type element, like there's something to beat it. Like, the Beast, not so much. But this one, it was, you know, trying to find which one was going to do the 1 point of damage and get rid of it first. Heck yeah, give me that elixir. Seeing as Magus has no way of magically healing himself, these items are quite necessary, especially for the final fight. So you can see why Dalton gets really mad at Magus. I am angry! Alright, so looks like it's time to make our way to the Ocean Palace now. Let's go. What? Ah, dadgummit. You know what? I'll just use a shelter. I have one. Okay. Oh, that's right. They were just having a cutscene about talking about the man in the machine. I'm such an idiot. Let's throw in the hood. Now, of course, Dalton's gonna talk, you know, Yeah, you wanted to be down there. Shut up. Alright, we're in the Ocean Palace now. Dun, 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 dun. And as you can see, the party has made it all the way to Zeal, which means that after this fight, Lavos will land, and they will be in, you know, and he'll create a gate, which will lead to 12,000 BC. So, we're close. Now, what's really funny is, there's no battles here. Well, at least, primarily, see? Because these guys are on your side. these scouters and the guards. You can go around here and talk. They're sitting there talking about what you need to do to complete the Mammon machine, or to complete the Ocean Palace. And you know, you can just go around picking up. Now, what's really crappy is that there's Earthbound ones in here, and they're working them to the bone, getting this place done. Now, the one thing is, Dalton was not lying that there is a leak in the Mammon machine, or no, I'm sorry, the Ocean Palace, and some monsters came in through that way, and you know, there's some hurt Earthbound village people, and they're just kind of laughing at him. And it's over here, so we're just going to go ahead and go. Alright, let's go. Fights! Ah, crap. You know what? Not worth it. That's way too many enemies I have to fight. Ow! I spy with my little eye a treasure chest. And another treasure chest. Oh, the last obelisk. Awesome. And an elixir! We're good. Now, let's go ahead and heal up with all the tonics we have. And we've got all our MP, so we're good to go. And this is supposedly... Now, it's really funny, I didn't talk to him, but the guy talks about this yellow miasma stuff down here, and that it's, like, magnetic something or the other, and will basically burn you to a crisp if you were to fall into it. Which is kind of cool, because originally in Chrono Trigger, that didn't even have a meaning whatsoever. Like, it was just for looks. Uh-oh. The fact that Dalton is here with Golem says something. Man, Magus, always talking that crap. Now, this one was the hardest puzzle to solve. This was actually really difficult. Because, reduces your HP by half. Now, you need to get him off of using those attacks as soon as possible. So, you need to cast an element, right? So we're going to cast fire. There's going to be a reason to that in just a moment. So, and then we're going to heal up, because less we would not survive. Then, you need to use Magic Wall, because those magic attacks hurt. That'll reduce the damage you take. Now, we spam fire. Now, you might be wondering why I said fire above anything else. Well, if you did ice, it does a third less damage. It does a lot less damage. And while the magic spells that Golem uses on you do a lot less damage as well, you would eventually run out of MP before you would kill him. And and the damage would just stack up eventually, and you would eventually lose. But what's really weird is lightning does the exact same amount of damage as fire does in this fight. The thing is, the damage I'm receiving right now would be about twice as much from his lightning attacks. So, to get the most amount of damage in while taking the least, you need to have fire spells. Now, also, if you didn't cast Magic Wall, you would be screwed. Luckily, we have Magic Wall. And we actually need to heal up a little bit. You know what? No, we can get one more fire in. Afterwards, I think we're going to go ahead and use one of those Mega Elixirs. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. You know what? I messed up. I done goofed. And we're taken back to the main menu. So we're just going to reload this real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I could get one more in before having to use that elixir. But I shouldn't really worry about it because I have 2. And that's more than enough to carry me through this fight. So, hey guys, do you remember that time I used that turbo button? Because I do. Couldn't do this without losing once. Dadgummit. Crunch. So, first things first, magic. Ah, crap. Actually, I did this backwards. I meant to. Crap. And now I'm dead. Because I didn't get him doing another fight. Alright, I didn't get him doing other spells. He will tear you up in a heartbeat, I tell you what. That's why I say these boss fights are very puzzly. Like, they have a very puzzle feel to it. Like, there's... Really, that's pretty much the only way to beat that guy. And it took several times for me to be able to figure that out. So... alright, first things first is we cast Fire 2, then Magic Wall, then we heal. So let's do that. Ow. Actually, it might even be better to do Ice, since you take the least amount of damage. Ah, well. Alright, where's that full tonic? There we go. Alright. Magic Wall. And actually, let's go ahead and top our HP all the way up. That'll help a little bit. And now we do this all over again. Now, I think this is really interesting. I don't think most people notice this, but you would think that that face on Golem at the bottom is his face. I don't think it is. Like, if you look at the cone on his head, there's 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth there. I think that that's his face. Like, and he's got like kind of a chest going on, like boobs or whatever. I don't know. It's just another way I look at that guy. But now, all you gotta do is just use an elixir whenever you're low on HP and MP, and it should carry you through the rest of this fight. Ow. Stop that. It hurts. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and use an elixir next turn. I'm not even going to play with this guy this time. Yeah, but this fight leaves you pretty much with no quarter whatsoever. There's like one way to do it, and deviating from that too much, and you're screwed. Oh, I know why. I forgot to note this, but by default, watch. See how I'm in the menu right now and he's still casting spells on me? That's because by default, it's set to active instead of wait. If you wanted to make this a lot easier for yourself, you would go set it to wait. So while you're in your menus, it pauses the game and no time progresses in the time bar. So you could always do that. Now, I don't think my MP is going to run low before my HP does. So, I'm probably going to use a tonic after I drop below 400. Like right now. Because Magic Wall gave out. Wow. You take a lot more damage. Alright, where is Midtonic? There we go. I didn't even know Magic Wall ran out. Oh, crap. I also have the cursor set to memory. Too bad that stuff doesn't stack. I wouldn't be taking any damage. And we've got a few Midtonics, might as well use them. I might not even have to use that other or that other elixir, which would be nice. So yeah, if you get into a place where you can just spam magic, you're good. And guys, actually, that's the last fight in the game. That was the boss. Now for an awesome scene. Up. Flag. Yes. That is how Dalton loses his eye. Magus gouges it out with his scythe. Blood is everywhere. So the next time you see Dalton, he's going to be wearing an eye patch, and that's why. Up, they're here. Too bad they never showed Robo. Now this is awesome right here, because this is a major scene. In fact, they had a little animated part for this in the PlayStation 1 version, where Janus tells one of those three, tells Chrono that one among you will surely die. And this is where the game picks up, where you normally play. Magus is pretty much just like, hey, these are the guys I warned you about. Now, all these people, like Zeal and all the other guys, are from Chrono Compendulum, which, this is funny, that's after Magus was warped out and all that stuff. They still, like, the people, I'm assuming people from the kingdom started, demolished Magus's castle or whatever, and ran off Ozzy, Slash, and Flea. But I gotta say, wonderful, wonderful job. This was a very, very interesting hack, and you did a wonderful job. I really enjoyed it. Just good job, good job. Nice little, like a little tidbit. I really enjoy ROMs, simply for the fact that they're games that you loved back in the day, and you can play them again, but have a different, flavor from what it did, because it's different. And good job with the music, guys. Now, what's really interesting is that they went through the effort of recreating these scenes, because you can see slight differences from what the original was. Now, you might not be able to tell, but I can, because I'm just a nerd like that. No. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but that's what Magus was up to the whole time you guys were walking around 65 million BC. And this is where you recruit Magus. You can either fight him or tell him you will not fight, and he will join you. Of course, this isn't any spoilers, because I'm assuming you've actually watched my Chrono Trigger LP. In fact, yeah, I'm sure. I'm going to tag this as part of the... I'm going to add this to part of the Chrono Trigger Let's Play that I did. And I guess this is Magus, you know, going through time trying to find Scala now. Alright guys, and that's pretty much the LP. Now since I collected, like, it's pretty much done. Like, I would kill it here, but since I got all 3 of those coins, I'm just gonna keep recording and mess around in there. So I'm gonna keep with my hour limit, but if you're interested in the little developer room, keep on watching. If not, I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, and this was also taken from Radical Dreamers. And some really nice artwork to finish it off. I wonder how they imported that into Chrono Trigger. Really interesting work. Alright, now we get to mess around in the developer room because we found all the coins. Those are really well hidden too. Yeah, the reason why I knew those were there, or that there was 3, was because when I got here last time I only found 1. They're like, just too bad, you don't have them all. But, alright, let's dive into the developer room. This is taken from Final Fantasy VI. I know this song. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Oh, paper! Hey, paper. Oh, really? They wouldn't be referring to Scala, would they? Oh, this is the opening to Final Fantasy VI. Do-do-do-do. See if they didn't slip anything into my inventory. Do-da-do-da-do. Oh, thank you. I actually have Temporal Flux on my hard drive. I just haven't ever tried it yet. Ha! I don't trust you. Alright. The end. What, can I hit buttons? Turbo? No? No, really. They don't have a Game Plus mode. Unless they saved somehow or another. Turbo! Nothing. Alright guys, well I guess that's it. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll catch you next time when I LP probably Radical Dreamers. It'll be a rather boring LP, but what can you do? It's a text-based adventure. But I LP Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, so I feel like I kind of owe it to the series to finish it up. So I'll catch you guys back for that. Catch you next time.